Welcome, beautiful people, to Wave Talks, a podcast by Wave Electronics, where we deep dive into the latest and greatest custom installer trends. I'm your host, Donnie McVicker, and with me today is Eric Hunn. And today we're focusing on the topic of Illumivue. Don't forget, all of this information is at your fingertips when you log into wave-electronics.com and visit WaveU. Hey, Eric.
Hey,
how's
Donnie.
it going today?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for talking about Illumivue today.
Hey, no worries. That's what I do all day, every day. So
It's true. So I know we have this awesome brand that's in the master brand portfolio called Illumivue. And really what we want to do today is give our dealers that maybe haven't had a chance to check it out some information on why they would want to check it out and what makes it so special. We've been hearing quite a bit about it. There's a lot of buzz amongst the dealer base and our partners and other people about the brand. So just kind of wanted to get a little bit of information from you. So I guess we'll just kind of let you do a little introduction on Illumivue as a whole, and then we'll kind of get into some questions.
yeah, so Illumivue started probably about 2.5 years ago. While we were in the surveillance space at Wave Electronics, we were selling the Hikvision brand at the time. We also do some Alarm.com products as well. What led to us bringing our own brand is all of those products are over distributed, right? So you can get them at any distributor locally. You can get them on the internet. There's no margin for the dealer. If they make $5 on a camera, then they're probably doing good on a good day. So we wanted to bring in a product that has all the bells and whistles, all the features, easy to install, and they can also make money on it. So again, about 2.5 years ago, we started developing this product. Kind of already knew like what the popular model numbers would be, or the popular form factors would be, and the kind of the mix of product that we needed to bring in. And then just from there, started picking and choosing the ones that we felt our dealers would use the most, and again have that good value, the good feature sets for the money. So that's where we started with it.
So you said something there at the beginning about some of the other brands just kind of being everywhere, where you could just Google a brand and buy it, and nobody gets to make any money, and that sucks, obviously.
Yeah.
So why is Illumivue different from that?
Yeah, so because we own the brand, we are the only company that distributes the brand, and we only sell to integrators, security companies, those type of businesses, and we do record every serial number that leaves the door. So if it does end up online, it's very easy for us to track who it came from and give them a call and tell them that violates our policy if they have it listed below MSRP.
Okay, so you're not going to find this on Amazon for a discounted rate or anywhere like that. You're really just going to find it from a custom installer who's selling it to install.
Correct.
I guess what makes Illumivue different, other than getting to make money, than maybe another brand camera that's out there?
So one of the buzzwords in the industry recently is become the NDAA, or the National Defense Authorization Act. It's something that the government wrote into law, the United States government wrote into law about 1.5 years ago, that puts a couple of manufacturers on basically this naughty list, banned, if you will, products.
Okay.
So again, we were selling one of those products, and maybe it wasn't that important to our dealers at the time, but as they gain traction and the general public starts to hear this term, and well, if our government doesn't want it on their buildings, then should I want it in my house?
So are all of the Illumivue cameras NDAA compliant?
Correct.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
If it has an Illumivue logo on it, it's going to be NDAA compliant. Okay. We also wanted to bring in a quality product. We've sold some inferior products in the past that we never wanted to go down that path again. Our installers, once they install these systems, they want them to stay installed, not have problems, and ultimately have satisfied customers. So we do all metal housing, so every camera in the lineup has a metal housing. Every camera in the lineup has a built-in microphone, so that we can record audio, listen to audio. Some of the cameras have built-in speakers, so that we can do two-way audio from either the mobile app or from the desktop software. So just like a a doorbell camera, if someone comes up to that door, crosses a certain line, imaginary line that you draw, the end user will get a push notification to their phone. They can then open that video and talk to that person that's standing in front of their door without even having to push a doorbell. So,
Okay, so you said metal housings and lots of other cool words that maybe I don't understand or somebody else, but so let's just say something does break while they're out there. Does it have a better warranty, the same warranty as everybody else? What does it got there?
yeah, so all Illumivue products, including hard drives and PTZs, are going to come with a 3-year over-the-counter exchange warranty. So we
Holy cow.
don't fix anything. So your end user is not going to have any downtime if they do happen to have a product that's defective. Speaking of defects, over the 2 years that we've been selling this product, our defect rate is less than 1%. It's 0.8%, which for any type of electronics is, especially something that's connected to the internet, is truly amazing. The majority of the products that we do get back, we test them. We find most of the time it's typically someone forgot a password or potentially an IP address conflict. Very few are actually truly defective, but that's okay. We know that our dealers, our installers, know what they're doing, and they have a lot of experience doing these surveillance systems. So we'll just give them another one, bring it back out to the job site, and
Okay.
keep them
So
going.
what does a dealer do if they're on site and they have a bad camera?
So the best thing to do is call our Wave Tech Support office.
Okay.
So if they would call our Wave Tech Support office, get one of the guys on the phone and just tell them what's going on with the camera. Sometimes we can log into these systems remotely, see what's going on, see if it's just a setting that needs to be changed, and fix it, help them fix it remotely. Or if it's truly defective, they can't get it up and working, it just doesn't power up. Whatever the case may be, the tech support department will give them an RMA right then and there on the phone, and they just bring that into the their local Wave branch, or ship it back if they're not in one of our cities, and get that replacement sent out.
Sweet. Awesome. So outside of the fantastic warranty and NDAA and FCC approval that you talked about a little while ago, what are some other benefits that make Illumivue great or different from the other stuff that's out there? What about the camera itself?
So we offer plenty of different types of cameras. So we offer turret cameras, Vandal Dome cameras, bullet cameras, PTZ cameras. We have some dual lens camera options. So these cameras are designed to do an extremely wide viewing angle, really do the job of 2 cameras, but with only one. You've got less cameras to mount, so less labor, less wiring. You can use smaller NVRs because you're only taking up one channel on that NVR, but still get a wide coverage area with that particular camera. The lighting system that we've put into these things is kind of why we call it Illumivue. Every camera that we have has the ability to see color at night. So that's something.
So no black and white images.
No, well, yes and no. So sometimes black and white isn't bad, but in the instance where you needed to see what color the car was to maybe give the police an accurate description of somebody that, you know, damaged your property or broke into your property, when a camera goes into black and white, that red vehicle is going to look gray,
right,
or silver or whatever, white. You really can't tell what color it is. So some of our cameras have the ability to get that sharp infrared image at night. And then once again, one of those analytics is tripped, whether it's a cross line or an intrusion area, it can then turn on its visible white lights and get that color image. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with some of those cameras.
Okay, awesome. Sounds great. So is there anything else that our dealers need to know specifically about the cameras that would make them want to give them a try?
So depending on what control system they use, if they want to integrate the surveillance system into their control system, we do have drivers available for Control 4, Savant, RTI, Crestron Home, and 2 Gig Edge. So if they're using any one of those platforms and they want to integrate the surveillance system into that automation system or alarm panel, we have that ability as well. And then on top of that, of course, it's a master brand product, so it's in our Premier Card program. So not only are they already getting a great price on a great product, they can earn their rewards up to 5% on that product.
Awesome. Man, that sounds great. So outside of those features and benefits that you talked about, and particularly like NDAA and Color at Night, I mean, I've seen that with other brands. Why would someone want to use Illumivue instead of, I don't know, insert brand X here?
Well, again, I think all of the features that I told you about, the NDAA, metal housings, built-in mics, built-in speakers, analytics, integration with control system, in-house tech support, great price, premier program, all of those things combined really make it the best solution for surveillance on the market as far as we're concerned, or as far as I feel.
Man, you just named a lot of things. I don't know how anybody would say that they shouldn't be using Illumivue.
I would agree.
Awesome. So why are you so passionate about Illumivue and security cameras in general?
It's just fun. It's a fun technology to sell. Everybody wants to see what's going on at their home or their property when they're not there. Everybody's got one of these in their hands, if not two. And the ease of use of the system to constantly monitor my property whenever I want to. I do a lot of traveling for work, so if I'm out of town, I want to check in and make sure kids are tucked in at night, and the house isn't burning down while I'm gone.
Will it put the fire out from your phone? No?
Next generation.
Next gen? Okay.
Yeah, next
so
generation.
You mentioned one thing there that I don't think we talked about is from your phone. So I'm assuming there's a unique app to the Illumivue system.
Yep.
So I guess outside of being able to view the cameras, which kind of seems like the standard, I can do that with just about anybody else. Can you do anything else with the app, or is it just for viewing?
Yeah, no, you can view. You can also go and look at footage that happened in the past. You can also get, again, these push notifications to your phone if one of your intrusion areas is triggered. And then once you open that up, you can view it there. Or again, if you want to record that, you can record that scene right to your phone and then share it to whoever you want. You can share it via text message. You can share it via email. You can put it on Facebook. You can make a TikTok. You can do whatever you want right from the app once you have that video stored. Makes it really easy to share in the event that law enforcement needs to get involved.
I'm big on TikTok, so that totally makes sense.
Tripped and fell, and it was funny, and you wanted to make fun of him on Facebook.
Make some money or something.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So from an installer standpoint, is there any benefits of the app that makes their life easier? Like I think about an installer and our partners every day. They don't want to go back out to a house twice if they don't have to.
Yeah.
It sounds like we have the reliability part of it service, but what if someone's like, man, I'm getting 8,000 push notifications because the birds are going in the backyard or something else? Like, is there ways to do that?
Our analytics are smart enough where they won't pick up birds.
That's good news. Okay.
But I get where you're going with that. Certainly, there's configuring that needs to be done to the system sometimes after the install. So I would assume most of our dealers and integration partners are not installing cameras at night. They're installing them during the day.
Let's hope so.
And if you optimize the system for during the day, well, maybe it doesn't look so good at night. So the systems are extremely secure, and the way that they work is they have the end user set up an account. So once the end user owns the account, that recorder gets locked to their account. So that end user always feels secure that there's no one else that can gain access to that system without them giving that permissions. So if homeowner decides, hey, these cameras don't look so great at night, I want to see if you can come back out and adjust them for optimum nighttime vision, the dealer doesn't even have to do that. They can just ask the homeowner to open their app, share the system to the dealer's account, and they can put an expiration date and only give them access for, say, 2 or 3 hours, and they'll have that confidence that after the dealer goes in there and does all of his adjustments, that it'll time out and he won't have access to their system 24/7. So.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So they can eliminate a truck roll by being able to fix quite a few of the possible problems just on the fly, including too many notifications or slight adjustment in the lighting or whatever.
Absolutely.
Wow, awesome. So anything else that you think our dealers need to know about the product before we let you go for the day?
No, just that I am available. I do trainings usually a couple a day. I do them sometimes remotely, sometimes live. Know that any of the wave dealers that purchase from us get that personal level of support. I'm surprised my phone hasn't rang while we've been doing this podcast with some questions. But yeah, like anything else that's new, there's a learning curve. There's always, maybe it's slightly different from what the dealer had used in the past. It's just about learning where this button is in the system. And again, I'm happy, and so is our tech support department, happy to walk all of our dealers through that.
Awesome. One additional question. I know you mentioned that we own Illumivue, and that means that it's our brand and all that. So what about stock? Like, I do know that during COVID and the last couple of years, stock seems to be one of those,
Sure.
dealer pain points. How's the stock on the cameras? Do we have stock?
Yeah, we have plenty of stock. It's one of those products that always has to be on the shelf. A dealer may quote a job to their customer, and that job, might not get approved and installed for, it could be 6 months. So we always want to make sure we have that stock ready on the shelf for the dealer. All that stock is available to view on our website. You can see exactly how many we have and what city it's located in. So the dealer will know ahead of time before he's even coming into the branch if that branch has that product on the shelf or not.
Awesome. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you coming in today.
All right. Thank you.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. Here at Wave Talks, we also want to continue the conversation with you. Please send us what you'd like us to dive into next time at wavetalks@waveinc.net or visit wave-electronics.com/waveu for all of our resources. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.